Hello, and welcome to another episode of Tea Around the Table, where you are the news. I am your host and server for today, Zeke, and it is my pleasure to dish out all the tea on what's happening, what's being said, and who's in these streets. I would like to remind all that I'm going to be trying to go through this content as quick as possible, so please make sure you're using those rewind, stop, and slow down features as needed. With that, let's get into the topics of discussion for today. The first thing we're going to be doing is tea over the shoulder. Concept is simple. You're going to be going over my shoulder to my mobile device and seeing what we can see on at least this T app. This is going to be put into two parts. The first is steep tea, i.e., what's been going on. We leave enough time to have enough interactions with the posts so we can see what's actually being said. And the second part is to peep the new additions going down the line. I always want to put in this disclaimer that, hey, I didn't create any of this content. So if you are reading this and you got any discontentment, please don't point them this way. You should be pointing them at the content creators, commenters, or the platform for having the capability to provide this commentary. However, these individuals will be providing this commentary anyway, so might as well find out about it yourself. With that, let's get right into it. As we mentioned last time, we stopped off with Sergio on the bottom left, so we're going to be going up to this individual right here with already 9 red flags. No green is Rico 30, hailing from Albuquerque, New Mexico. And the question is virtually any tea. Going right down the line is response. I just watched a whole video on YouTube about how he impersonated a cop. Immediately took him off my socials. Interesting. I believe that is a crime. Federal crime? Response. He's been posted on a Facebook page multiple times. I mean a lot of times. He's definitely around, and he got locked up for pretending to be a cop. So it is a crime. Response. Is anyone currently talking to him? Response. Started to talk to him until I found out about the cop thing. Stopped immediately because what the fuck? Reply. Can you tell me, was this recently? I'm asking because I know someone who was talking to him, and supposedly he has 2 girls pregnant right now. Trying to find out exactly how many girls he was talking to. Response. He fucked my sister and made her drive home drunk. Bar. Response. Was that recently? From what we have learned, he seems to just jump from different girls' places, and doesn't have a place of his own. Interesting. Reply. It was years ago, but he's horrid. Response. He can't fight either. Response. He just got arrested for patronizing prostitutes on December 4th. Response. He just got caught trying to buy some cat. Wow, and these individuals do not disappoint. That is all associated with Rico at this current time. The next individual we'll be going to is Carlos. Carlos is 35, also hailing from Albuquerque, New Mexico. That is his photo. 2 green flags, 6 red flags. We just went on a date recently. Something seems off. NET. Response. He's a great guy. Have known him and his family for years. Great people. Response. I don't know him, but I'd bark up that tree. Response. This hoe be on Tinder. Response. Men named Carlos suck also. Response. I feel like I talked to him a few years back. Seemed nice from what I can remember. Response. I saw him on one of the Are We Dating the Same Guy pages for Albuquerque. Did not see good things at all. Response. He's a hoe. He's like a doorknob. Every female gets a turn. That's a very old joke, but it's fine. That is 2 of 5 going down the line with Carlos. Thank you, Carlos. Looks like we have a predominantly green individual. I believe that's the first one on the list. We got Name in 23, also hailing from Albuquerque, New Mexico. 9 green flags. No reds. Awesome. So, genuinely one of the nicest, sweetest guys I've ever met in my lifetime. Social anxiety fears this man, but he will do everything in his power to make sure you are doing okay and respects women more than he respects himself. He's a good dude. Congratulations, being the first one and being a good dude. No other man shall pass. Those are also his photos. So congratulations, Naaman. That's number 3 of 5. We're going to go to 4 of 5, which is this individual, Anthony, 35. Hailing from Espanola, New Mexico. 8 red flags, pretty much the antithesis of our last person. So, with that being said, fake man of the cloth, stop. I'm done with your lies. I didn't know he was married. Liar. This could be potentially juicy. This is so sad. He's been married for less than a month, but with her forever. Response. First off, he's not 35. I believe he's 43. Response. He's in his 40s. Response. I am in total shock. He's been with his girl for years, since high school. I can't imagine him trying to step out. Plus, that picture is so old. So that is, in fact, an old picture. And with that, that concludes Anthony, age 35, in Espanola. And we're going to go 5 of 5, which is Julian. Julian, 5 red flags. Any tea is the question. And that's what we all want to know. Response. Annoying as fuck. Apartment is dirty as fuck. Response. Total catfishing can also confirm apartment is dirty as fuck. It's very dirty. Excuse me. Reply. What do you mean catfish? Reply. Doesn't look the same in person as it impact pics. Response. Walking red flag. His apartment and car is disgusting. So apparently his car and apartment are dirty. And with that, that concludes the 5 of 5 for steep tea. Now moving right along to the second portion, which is going to be the fresh tea, or seeing what's going on new within Albuquerque. Give me a little moment in order to catch up and get to the adequate spot where we left off last time, then we will get right to it. Also, if you got any comments, please leave them in the comment section below. I am very interested to hear what you all think, even if it's into my timing and delivery of these messages. So with that, let's go to the next part. As you remember, we stopped with this individual right here. So we're going to go 1 of 5 with Daniel, 27, hailing from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Already 12 red flags and 5 comments, but we're not going to get into that too much right now. Number 2, we're going to be going down the line to Ulysses, 20, in Belen, New Mexico. Number 3, we got Robert, 37. No interactions yet, but a decent amount of tea associated with the poster. Number 4, we have Luis, 2 red flags and 3 comments already. Any tea was the question from Spiciest Margarita. Number 5, we got Dane, 32, hailing from Albuquerque, New Mexico. 1 red flag and some tea posted by the poster. So with that being said, that concludes Tea Over the Shoulder. Let me know again what y'all think. Next part we're going to go to is Russian Roulette. And Russian Roulette, again, concept is simple. Similar to Russian Roulette, we're going to be choosing 6 individuals that are currently on these dating apps. And just seeing what we can see. Hopefully you don't know anybody, but if you do, hopefully it's just like a friend. Maybe not somebody you're dating, or somebody your friends are dating. I also cannot confirm or deny that the persons being displayed made the profile themselves or in sound mind. But if it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck. So that's all I want to say about that. With that, let us get into this portion of steep tea. Excuse me. Russian Roulette. All right, so curated. The first one we have is Priscilla. Priscilla, hailing from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Those are the photos. Number 2, Marisol. Number 3, we have Billy, 27, hailing from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Number 4, Trinity, 22, hailing from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Number 5, Sasha, 38, hailing from Albuquerque, New Mexico. And number 6, we have Lee, 24, hailing from Santa Fe. All right. And the first part of the big two associated with Russian roulette. Now we're going to get into the next piece, or the next portion, if you will, which is going to be ultimately, Bumble. And with that, let's get right into it. First individual we have is Alyssa. Alyssa is 22. Profile. This is number 1. Hailing from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Number 2, we have Tessa. Excuse me. Number 3, we have Krishna. Number 4, we have Alex. Number 5, we have Kenna. And number 6, we got Max. It's a cute little tattoo there. And with that, we close out the second item, which is Russian Roulette T, or Who's in These Streets. The last part we're going to be going over is events around the town, or the city. Big thing is that I'm going to be covering for the day next, or the day after, and that is going to be New Year's. So virtually, you're going to be tossing a rock, and you're going to hit some type of event somewhere. But we're going to go down the line, at least for some of them. The first one is going in on the 31st of December. We got outdoor pickleball, or indoor pickleball, at Manzano Mesa. Address listed below. The time frame is going to be 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. 18 plus, and it's going to be hosted by Albuquerque Pickleball. The next individuals going down the line is going to be the New Year's for the activities of nightlife, drinking, and partying. It's going to be Canvas, the final one, because Canvas will be closing after the 31st. So I believe this is going to be their final bash as a send-off, if you will. It's going to be starting at 5 p.m., going all the way to 2 a.m., 21 plus, because you're probably going to be drinking. And again, it's hosted by Canvas Archery. And the last part is going to be Havana Nights New Year's Eve party. It's going to be at Sandina Casino, all the way up there at the north of Albuquerque. Time frame is going to be at 8 p.m., 21 plus as well, and again hosted by Sandia Casino. So with that, we are signing off. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Tea Around the Table. And tune in next time, because you never know when you may be a feature. The big thing is, for New Year's Eve and probably New Year's, I will not be broadcasting sadness unless a wild hair takes me, because honestly, it is the holidays. So with that being said, I will be posting these no later than 6 p.m. Mountain Time on YouTube, just to make sure that you all can have some routine viewing. And with that, Happy New Year's. And I wish you'd have a wonderful day. Watch the company you keep, and I'll see you on the next one.